Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar with Empire Total War and the American Civil War mod. I freaking love this. I'm not gonna lie, of all the games that I don't play, I probably miss this one the most. And I even didn't play it that long, like on the channel, but I used to play this thing religiously. Like before I started the channel, like Empire Total War was my game. I had so much fun playing this, but anyway, I do have to go through this pretty quickly, and by pretty quickly, I mean I'm just going to do this one battle, because I have to get up pretty early tomorrow, since it's my last day at Verizon Wireless. So excited, and then it's off to the new job on Monday, but one of the reasons why I'm not making my last day the 4th of July is because I'm going to be heading to Denver, Littleton specifically, until Sunday. So I'm going to work early, leaving work early, and yeah, should end up being pretty good for me. Take a little trip before I start the new job and everything. So I wanted to first off let you guys know that's where I'm going to be, because I usually make announcements like this through the Nolan Ryan series, but I know not everybody gets a chance to be able to watch Nolan Ryan. So I figure since I'm not going to be posting for a few days and everything, I wanted to make sure that you guys had a video to know why I am going to be where I am and why I'm not posting. But honestly, it's going to be really cool to get this vacation in. Very much needed. It's actually been a while since I like really went out of town or anything. My wife, she's been out of town quite a bit, but not me. All right, so just so you guys know, I am playing as the Union. The computer is the Confederates. So I made it so that way we're pretty even as far as units go. We both have 2 cavalry units, 3 pieces of artillery, which is actually the same kind. It's, I think, the 24-pound artillery, or howitzers. And then, yeah, we've got all line infantry, except I've got 3 units less than they do. I don't know where the difference is. And we're both playing with just random generals, like, you know, nobody specific here in this one. So it's really going to come down to strategy. Now, from the get-go, I'm feeling pretty good about this, because this particular map, there's only, well, I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of hills. And there's really only a few direct paths to my main line. Now, I'm looking and I'm seeing exactly how the Confederates are set up, and it looks like that they're going to be on my right flank. So they're coming in on the left here, and yeah, this is not good. So I've got my line, or my main line is just, you know, my line infantry, and then I've got just some volunteers, like 2 units on each side of volunteers in case they need to try and like swing around or something. Oh, geez, that was actually a pretty good hit right there by the Confederate artillery. Took a giant hole out of that line. Okay, so since I see that really there is only 1 unit that's going to be over here on the left, I am going to focus on what's going to be happening on my right flank, because everybody is over here. So I've got a lot of my artillery just focusing on these units as they progress forward, because I do want to make sure I go ahead and soften them up as much as I can. And it looks like with the formation that they're trying to make, they're going to go ahead and they're going to sweep across the front line. So they're going to be in range of me, but they're not going to be shooting back. So this really is good. I took a bunch out of them right there too. This is going to be good for me, because once they, you know, get online and everything, they're going to be heavily weakened. Now, those are my 2 units that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wait to, you know, kind of position them, because I do want to see what ends up happening here. But all right, good. So I think we're going to get those 2 units to retreat. It looks like a lot more are going to be coming down the middle. So it's really just a matter of hanging tight and everything. I suppose I could have gone on the attack too, just kind of see if I could meet him head on. But nope, I'm glad I made the call that I did. Just hanging here waiting for them to come to me, because that does make them tired, and you know, them being tired does affect the way that they're going to fight. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and position these guys right here. So that way they're going to hit these guys in the flank as they come down. All right, so we push them back, but now they're really outnumbering me just right here. Because you can see there's two, well, I don't know. That might actually be pretty even, but again, just nobody except him in that unit down there. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to focus that artillery on them. I'm going to leave the other two, though, to be going after these guys, because I think they might be out of range for the battery on the far left. So we are going with shrapnel shot right now, whereas the enemy is going with solid shot. So that does get me the advantage as far as anti-personnel goes. Okay. So they're starting to get online. Jeez. It's basically like 4 on 7 over there, or maybe even 8. They're outnumbered 2-1. But the fact that they're coming at me is the one thing that gives me the advantage here. Just all about tactics during the Civil War. Charges were brutal, and that's exactly what we're trying to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 3 guys off of the line, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to position them right back here, just in case we get to the point here where they like just straight up charge at me, like right now. See if I can beat them back here. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually set them. Oh, dang it, that was just one unit. I wanted to set both of them up here. Alright, so a second line is what they're going to form. And then really I'm just going to try and go ahead and see if I can sweep around. Now that's exactly what I should be doing from the left. I should just be sweeping around and just kind of hitting them from the side. But, wow. We pushed them back. Now they're on the retreat. So, again, flanks are going to be the biggest problem. I am not even worried about the left flank at all. It's all about the right here. They take this unit out right here. They got the mouse on, which is a very distinct possibility. Then they could go ahead and start to sweep through my line too. Okay, I'm feeling good about this now. We've repelled their main assault. Now they are probably going to go ahead and reform and try again. Okay, good. They're both going to be able to fire. Any moment now, guys. I would appreciate it. Okay, there we go. So they got their first volley in. Here we go. Yep, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd want to retreat too if I saw 2 regiments just shooting at me from the side, let alone have a group in front of me. I'm going to charge them. You know what? I'm going to really get them out of this, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull back. So, bayonets. Let's go. See, there they are having reformed, but I'm really not too concerned about it at all. I'm going to go ahead and just lay down some more artillery just right there. So it looks like a lot of their units are in full retreat now. In the back of the map, you can see it's where their artillery is. And, oh, maybe I did give them General Longstreet or something. I can't remember. But anyway, I thought we were going to be able to catch up to them a lot faster than this. So if they don't catch up to them soon, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to have them fall back because, yeah, let's just make them fall back. I don't want them to get so far out there that there's no way I can go ahead and provide support for them. Okay, we'll just start shooting down there if possible. All right, I'm going to bring it back. Okay, so now it's a matter... Okay, so they got cavalry back there. There's that unit still. Nope. There's that unit. Oh my gosh. And my cavalry is under artillery attack. And they're being shot at. See, they're going right through the line. Now, luckily, it's just one of them. And this is why I go ahead and position my cavalry the way that I do, in between the artillery. That way, it's like quick response force. So they'll go ahead and they'll take them out. And then I'm going to have these units kind of follow here and just kind of get the attack on too. So really nobody on the left flank now, since we've got 3-1 on that regiment. Now it's kind of tough to hit these guys because the terrain works in favor of the Confederates. So on that unit on the far left. So they're coming down the line right in that little valley there. So they'll be on me in just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to wipe those guys out with the cavalry since they have nothing better to do right now. And these guys, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to deny them any access to the rear on the left side unless they go all the way around, which I don't think they're going to do since that regiment there is already engaged with my forces. But we'll be able to push them back pretty quickly because there it's 2, maybe even 3-1. Okay, so that cavalry unit is being destroyed by enemy artillery. So we'll pull them back too. Now, I'm going to open up everything I have on their artillery since it seems like that they are in range. I'm going to have to go ahead and charge them, but I really do need to be careful because I'm not going to be able to do it with just cavalry. When it is like not the modded version, but it's actual Empire Total War, then yeah, absolutely, you can go ahead and you can charge those guys with cavalry all day. But here, no, those things do some damage. Oh, jeez. There's their cavalry unit. So, even though those guys are a little bit weaker, we're going to have to take them down. Now, that's going to go ahead and weigh down 3 of my units. I'm going to have to start really pushing on that little group that they have here. So, once these guys buckle, I'm really going to make a huge push. In fact, I'm really debating on just going ahead and doing it right now with some of these units that I know are not going to be engaged at all. But it looks like this cavalry unit, there's another Confederate unit you can see right at the middle of the screen. They're actually positioned really well behind that hill. They're just taking pot shots at me, and I'm having a hard time hitting them back. So that's going to take a while actually to take them down. So just gonna let them go for a little bit longer, just see what develops. Gosh, for all of these guys, like these last 2 units left, they're holding up pretty well. Okay, so these guys that I pulled off of the main line at the beginning, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put them right in front of the artillery. You guys are gonna see why here in just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move my general up to them just so that way nobody retreats, but I don't want to go through the artillery, so set little mini waypoints there. Okay, so my general will be there since he's not needed on the left. Okay, so that regiment has finally pulled back. Okay, so here we go, perfect timing. So I'm gonna get these guys over there on the left and kind of see what we're doing now, what I'm trying to do. I'm going to surround these guys. Now I'm getting really sick of everything that's going on over here because this is just a giant waste of time. 1 cavalry unit bogging down 3 regiments. If this was earlier, oh, I'd be livid. Okay, so I'm going to put an end to these guys. As I'm going to just bayonet charge them. Yeah, I did say bayonet charges are terrible in this game. I mean, because it's true to life, actually. But, yeah, with that bayonet charge, I'm going to be able to, well, I will sustain some casualties, but by the time I get there, they're going to sustain a lot more. Okay, so infantry starting to surround this little group they have here. Now, you can see their artillery is really doing some damage to my infantry right now. I've already got 2 regiments that are starting to retreat. And then once, I think that 1st regiment is going to be enough to just, yep. So I'm not going to worry about these these guys really that much. Yeah, they're out of here. Okay, so this is really just a mad rush to go ahead and surround them. And then we're just going to be shooting at them from 3 directions. There's only one way that they're going to be able to escape, and that's back. But I'm also going to have my cavalry charge at them too. Okay, so I'm going to have to put an end here to this artillery barrage. I just don't want any of my guys to end up getting hit or anything while I'm doing this. Friendly fire would be terrible. You can see their artillery's frantically just trying to shoot my guys, but we're just coming in a lot faster than they can go ahead and take me down. Alright, so 1 cavalry unit charging. So is the other one. They're going to get there at about the same time, it looks like. And there's their general in the back, too. Yeah, once they see me coming, once I start shooting at them, yeah, they start getting pretty worried. Okay, so maybe it's not the same time that they're going to get there. But that's all right. They're in full retreat. I've got this one. Yep, so a big win. Anyway, like I said, you guys, going to be out of town for a week, so just wanted to make sure you guys knew why. But thanks for watching. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thanks for watching. And as always, you guys, I hope you have